Dear friends, namaste, and that is Ramneek wig in front of you. Friend, let me tell you here that pranayama and food therapy are a complete science in themselves, and they're helpful in the treatment of several ailments like cancer, diabetes, asthma, high blood pressure, blockages in arteries, cardiovascular diseases, liver disorders, kidney disorders, anxiety disorders, depression, obesity, and several others. Now, friend, let me tell you that I myself suffered from cancer 3 times, and pranayama, food therapy, and meditation they really helped me in the healing process. Now, friend, let me tell you that I have written 15 books. Let me show you the picture over here. I have written these 15 books right here, what you can see right here in front of you. Some of my popular titles are like The Miracles of Pranayama, The Miracles of Food Therapy, Win Over Cancer, Pranayama to Beat Stress, The Healing Power of Fruits, The Joy of Meditation. Friends, let me tell you that when I suffered from cancer the 3rd time, my position was something like this. Now, friend, let me tell you that apart from allopathy, pranayama, food therapy, and meditation, they also have a great role in the healing process. Friends, let me tell you that I conduct 3 courses at my centers at GK1, GK2, New Delhi. And these courses are also conducted by me over the Skype. So if you're not living in Delhi, you're living abroad, or you're living outside Delhi, you can still do these courses with me over the Skype. The first course is titled as a disease-specific course on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. And that has got 15 classes in all. There are 7 classes on pranayama where I teach 10 disease-specific pranayamas related to the disease you are suffering from. Then there are 5 classes on food therapy where I talk about food therapy related to the ailment you're suffering from. And then there are 3 classes on meditation where I talk about 4 kinds of meditation. I teach 4 different meditation techniques. So friends, in this course, I will teach you 10 disease-specific pranayamas. There will be 5 classes on food therapy where I will be teaching you disease-specific food therapy and 3 classes on meditation. The duration of each class is 45 minutes and you can complete the course according to your own convenience. Since this is a personalized course, you only have to pay for 1 class at a time. Whenever you wish to take a class, you simply WhatsApp to me at my personal WhatsApp and cell number, which is 9910178140, and an appointment date and time would be given to you. So you can also do this course by coming to my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi, and you can also do this course over the Skype. Friends, the second course which I conduct is called as a basic course on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. This is for those people who are not really suffering from any major ailment, but they would still like to learn pranayama, food therapy, and meditation so that they could protect themselves from diseases in the future. Now, this course is titled as the basic course on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation, and this has got 14 classes in all. There are 6 classes on pranayama where I teach different pranayamas here. There are 5 classes on food therapy and again 3 classes on meditation. Apart from these 2 courses, the third course which I conduct is called a teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. This is for those people who want to become a teacher in pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. Friends, this has got 30 classes in all. There are 16 classes on pranayama where I teach 30 different pranayamas. Then there are 7 classes on food therapy and 7 on meditation where I teach 10 different meditation techniques. Now, this is a course which is for those who want to become a teacher on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. Now friends, all these three courses are personalized. That means you can start any of these courses whenever you wish. And you can complete any of these courses according to your own convenience. You only have to pay for one class at a time. Whenever you wish to take a class, you can simply WhatsApp to me at my personal WhatsApp number, which is 9910178140. Again, since they are personalized courses, you can start these courses whenever you want. You can do these courses by coming to my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi. And if you are not living in Delhi, you can do these courses over the Skype or through WhatsApp video calling. Now friends, let me tell you that pranayama is a complete science in itself, and the underlying principle of pranayama is that you are the commander and the breath is your soldier. The soldier should move the way you want him to. Secondly, it is very important to follow the 4 pillars of pranayama. The main role of pranayama is to oxygenate the cells of the system. So it is very important to follow the ratio between the 4 pillars of pranayama. You'll see that retention is always 4 times that of inhalation, and exhalation is always double than that of inhalation. So it is very important to follow the 4 pillars if you want to oxygenate the cells of your system. Friends, again, it is very important to apply the bandhas or the pressure lock, because these are the pressure locks which help in building the cellular pressure so that the detoxification can take place at the cellular level and eventually our cells get oxygenated. Friends, remember that the entire science of pranayama is basically based on these 2 pillars, which are namely ratios and bandhas. Friends, many a times I see people are doing pranayamas, but they are doing it incorrectly. Now let me tell you, if I get 4 patients, one with cancer, one with diabetes, one with asthma, and one with BP, and if I tell each one of them 5 pranayamas to do, there might not be even one which is similar. So it is very important to do disease-specific pranayamas if you are suffering from a particular ailment. Friend, let me tell you that these are the 2 aids to pranayama, mudras and bandhas. So we make a lot of use of these 2 aids in our practice. Again, as far as mudras are concerned, we generally use the apan mudra while practicing pranayama. Friends, it is always very important to understand that we must always practice abdominal breathing while doing pranayama. Again, very important that we must follow the guiding principles for mudra related pranayamas. Friend, let me tell you that it is very important to do the correct pranayamas, because pranayamas could again be categorized into 4 different types. So it depends that which disease you are suffering from. Accordingly, pranayamas are decided for you. Let me tell you that it is very important to follow these golden rules of pranayama, because if you do not follow these golden rules, you will never get the desired results. Now these are some of the guidelines which you must keep in your mind while doing your pranayama. And these are some of the benefits of doing pranayama. Now friend, let me tell you that it is very important to do your pranayamas correctly. Many a times I see people doing pranayamas incorrectly. And secondly, many a times I see people doing pranayamas not related to the disease they are suffering from. So it is very important to do pranayamas related to the disease you are suffering from. Friends, as far as food therapy is concerned, let me tell you that the entire food therapy science is based on these 7 important pillars of food therapy. It is very important to understand that we must take in a diet which is very, very natural. Now friend, let me tell you that as far as the 7 pillars of food therapy are concerned, we must understand the role of proteins, the role of carbohydrates, the role of fats, the role of vitamins, the role of minerals, and the role of fiber. Now, it is very important to understand the role of all the important nutrients. If we do not take these nutrients in the required quantities, we can really mess up with our health. Now, many a times I see people are eating the wrong foodstuffs, and that becomes one of the major causes behind the degenerative diseases. Now, you must understand, friends, that whatever food you intake, that is either good or bad for your system. There is no foodstuff on this planet Earth which will have a neutral effect as it enters your system. So it's very important to understand that we take in the right foodstuffs. Again, friends, let me tell you, it is very important to understand that free radicals are our worst enemies and antioxidants are our best friends. These are some of the sources of free radicals which we must save ourselves from. Again, it is very important to take in a diet which is completely loaded with a variety of antioxidants. Now, friend, let me tell you that it is very important to do your pranayama and do meditation along with food therapy also. For example, let me tell you that meditation is a complete science in itself, and it helps in the rejuvenation process. It helps in the release of endorphins into our system. It helps in the release of a very strong antioxidant called melatonin. These are some of the steps to meditation which we must keep in mind. Now, friends, meditation is also very helpful in degenerative diseases like cancer, cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, and many others. Now, friends, let me tell you that if you're interested in doing any of these three courses which I just mentioned to you, number one, the course is titled Disease Specific Course on Pranayama, Food Therapy and Meditation. Number two, it is called a basic course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation. And number third is called a teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation. So friends, if you're interested in doing any of these courses, you're most welcome to get in touch with me directly. And you only have to pay for one class at a time, and you can complete these courses according to your own convenience. You can start these courses whenever you want, you can finish them whenever you want, and these courses are conducted by me at my centers at GK1, GK2 New Delhi, and also over the WhatsApp video calling and over the Skype. Friend, let me tell you here that my personal WhatsApp number and cell number is 9910178140. My website is www.ramneekwig.com. I will spell that for you. It is www.ramneekwig.com. And friends, let me tell you, I have over 1,200 videos on YouTube, so you can also check them out. It is youtube.com/ramneekwig. And friends, again, let me tell you that my personal email is ramneekwig@gmail.com. Friends, let me again tell you that pranayama, food therapy and meditation, they're a complete science in themselves, and they are helpful in the treatment of several ailments like cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, blockages in arteries, liver disorders, kidney disorders, depression, obesity, and several others. Again, pranayama, food therapy, and meditation, they are a great stress buster, and they really boost your immunity system. So friends, you must practice pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. So friends, do take care and have a nice day ahead. And that's Ramneek Wake signing off.